Alright guys, so we're back for another showcase video. So after doing the 7th year LR World Tour, I figured it's time now to showcase the rather lackluster, I mean, I don't know, I might be surprised, but I don't think I will be. I guess we'll see in this video. I'm going to showcase the banner units from each banner. Now, I do have these. I did, I guess, get lucky or unlucky with these guys, and I got them at 90%, so they're pretty beefed up. I went ahead and gave them a bunch of skill orbs too. So looking based on these guys' kits, I basically want to give them just full dodge and then like additionals, because like I don't think this unit's gonna be that good defensively. So I was just like, I'll just give you dodge, and I don't think they're gonna hit that hard either. So it's like I don't know. We'll see. So what these guys do, I guess we'll go over their kit before we start. So they get attack and defense 100% start turn, then they get another attack and defense 150% when they do a super. So that is quite a bit of attack and defense they get on super, so they're not a slot 1 character. They get a high chance to rainbow orb change. I don't know why they couldn't just give them rainbow orb changing. Like, is it really that big of a deal? They recover 5% health per rainbow key sphere, and then they get an additional attack 50%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super when key is 11 or below, and then you get a 30% chance to dodge when key is 12. So basically what these guys do is they have an early super attack. Like, I think if we click right here, yeah, so 9 to 11 key, they do this different super attack. They do the Ultra Boo Boo volleyball attack. On this one they stack attack, and then on 12 key they stack defense, and then they do the Vice Shout super attack. So there is a scenario, I think, where, I guess we'll see in this video, but I think there's a scenario where this guy can triple super. So if you get the 12 key, get the stack to defense, then you get the hidden potential system super attack. Because when you do the hidden potential system super attack, your key is gonna be at 9, so you're gonna get that. So I wonder, like, when that happens, is that gonna proc the part in their passive when key is 11 or below? So we'll see in this video, but I feel like with these guys, you definitely want to get them the 12 key to get the defense stack, especially if you're gonna go be fighting like a difficult boss. So I'll probably take them into red zone later in this video. I don't know what stage we're gonna do though, just because I don't want to get absolutely incinerated, but we'll see. So I have them on the Buu Saga team here. I would normally have 2 Majin Vegetas, but unfortunately I just don't have one myself. But I decided to just bring like, you know, I brought Vegeta as my leader because that's a 170 attack and defense leader, and then we brought Majin Vegeta for the 200% leader skill. Because I think that is the only team, I think Yamcha's team also provides 200% to them, but I don't have him either, so I would have much rather just use this. So unfortunately, the units I wanted them to link with are all on the other rotation. Like, literally, S-tier Gotenks, I wanted him to link. In Gotenks, I wanted him to link. It's like they're all on the other rotation, so that's fun, but. Anywho, I guess we'll put them in the middle, maybe. Would Majin Vegeta kill this guy? I don't think he would. Oh yeah, I also have them at link level 10. Just I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I guess let's go ahead and see what these guys do. So we're gonna give them the 12 keys so they can stack up their defense. What's their defense right now? 97k. That's now that is kind of distasteful, but I also have to keep in mind they do get 150% on the actual super attack. So that means, like, if the math is like exact, which I don't think it is because the super attack buffs are like multiplier. Okay, so we got 3.25. Not like the best turn here, no support, and like they don't have like the best links per se. So we'll see what they can do on the next rotation when we can actually get someone next to them that links up pretty well. I'm gonna float off this Gotenks. So yeah, they do get 150% on super, which if the math is like accurate, So they would double their defense there, so they'd probably jump up to almost 200k, and then they'd get another 50%, so like, their defense would be around 250k, and then they're gonna stack defense, which means their defense might be like 300k, like maybe 400k, since it's like a multiplicative buff instead of like just adding it. I don't know, like, I don't think these guys are just good, I'd much rather them make this unit just like like, you know, like Yajirobe. Just make them an absolute demon in terms of like support, and make them a demon and absolute just have them support, and then rainbow orb change or like damage reduction or like dodge. Just like give them that. Like I don't want these units that like, oh they can kind of do something, but like they're not really that good at it. So we have some support here from High School Gohan. Defense up to 146k. So, you know, after Super, their defense is still probably only around like maybe 400k max, 450. Like, I'd much rather have a unit that, again, like supports or rainbow orb changes, and then like have them have some type of like defensive like ability per se, like to where like, you know, they have damage reduction or like dodge. And like I know this unit does have 30% chance to dodge, but I would just much rather them have like more dodge, like, you know, 70% chance or something like that. Just like have them be specialized in that. Like I don't want this like just a little bit of dodge here, and then, you know, high chance of rainbow orb change here. Just like pick something and stick with it. So I feel like I've just been really negative this entire time, but I haven't even really given the unit chance to shine, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like these banner units. I like banner units like Yajirobe. The Piccolo is really good. Like, you know, like Android 8. Like, you know, he is literally just a wall. Like you cannot hurt him. Like that's just what he specializes in. Okay, so this is a pretty good turn. We have a lot of links active here. We have support actually from this Gotenks right here, because I brought him especially in this fight because he gives, I think, that 1 key and 40% attack and defense when against multiple enemies. So we have that support up on this turn. So we'll go ahead and see what they do on this turn. Let's look at their defense, see where it's at now. Almost 200k. So it's kind of getting up there. Like, you know, they're probably over 500k defense here after they super attack. That's not like, I don't know. It's just in like 4.4, like I'd much rather them have like a 1 million attack set and then be like twice as good defensively, you know? Like I just don't like these units that can like, ooh wee, they do both. Oh well, their attack got lowered. That kind of sucks. Like, I'd much rather them be like Chilai. Like, you know, I mean, like, Chilai doesn't have that many teams, right? But, like, these guys have a lot of teams. They have Majin Buu Saga, Joint Forces, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, Gifted Warriors, Heavenly Events, Entrusted Will, Fused Fighters, Warriors Raised on Earth. Like, these are all teams that could use the help. So, it's like, I wouldn't mind if, like, these guys, like, basically, like, not exactly like Chilai, because Chilai is just, like, a kind of like a freak of a unit. So like I understand why they gave all that to Chilai, because, you know, she doesn't have that many teams. So it's like if they would have given all that to this unit would be pretty useful. But like they could have given him like one of the things that Chilai does, like, you know, 70% chance to dodge. Give that to him. Like who really would be mad if this unit, like, when key is 12 instead of the medium chance, it's a great chance? Like, who would be mad? Like, I don't think anyone would care. Because it's not going to make them absolutely busted. It's just going to make them usable. And there's nothing wrong with making a unit usable. Like, that's just how it is. Alright, so I brought this Gotenks because they share, I think, either 5 out of 7 links with him, or they share 6 out of 7. So let's go ahead and play this, and then probably after this turn, I'm going to cut, and I'll come back after, like, getting a few more stacks with them, and we'll see how they're at. So let's play this animation. Haven't seen that animation in a while, so... Yeah, so I think they do share 5 out of 7. The only links they don't share is Prodigies and Solid Support. So we could get a 6 out of 7 rotation, I think, when Majin Vegeta comes back around, because he will share Prodigies with them, so... Let's go ahead and see this turn out of them. Defense is up to 234. Their attack was lowered last turn, so their attack stat might be a little bit lower, not that much of an improvement since last turn. We haven't gotten any additionals, so I haven't been able to see if, like, my prediction about how their passive works is how I think it works, so hopefully we'll see them additional at some point here. This Gotenks is still, like, pretty darn good, like, honestly. Like, it's just, you know, in order to get here, it takes way too long, and you can't afford to do that in most fights. Yeah, so their attack stat is actually lower, I think, than last turn. Yeah, it's because of the attack lowering. Still no additional. I mean, fair, I only gave them, like, 12 additional. Maybe I should have given them more additional, but I just don't see this unit as being, like, some defensive god, per se, or something. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about this unit, like, so far. Probably jump into... Let's see, what red zone do you want? Preferably, I want to jump into a red zone where the boss is STR near the end. Like, I know Cell's like that, but I don't want to jump into... Cell's, like, way too long of a fight. It's like, especially with this unit. Maybe we could do Super 17? Because like, I mean, his fight's not long, but he's a hard boss, and he is SDR, so... Okay, so we can get a 6 out of 7 rotation here. We have everything up except for Prodigies. And we also have support from Tien. I think he gives 50% defense, and then he gives, what's it called? 30% attack. So, what's their defense looking like? 300k on this or almost 300k on this rotation. So their defense post supering is probably around 600, 700k now. They're not, like, I don't know, they're not, like, the worst, because, you know, they also still have that chance to dodge as well. It's just, again, like, it's the anniversary. Like, why can't these units just, like, they can at least be the best banner units. Like, it's not that much to ask for. So we got 4.6 additional, maybe? No. Oh, they got the dodge there, so yeah. I don't know. Like, I just, they're just okay. They're not bad. They're not amazing. They're just okay, like, they're okay / good. That's what I would say. They're not anything super fancy. They're not Piccolo, they're not Android 8, they're not those type of units. They're just kind of like a filler unit that you can maybe put on your team if you don't have the other good options. Like, I'll probably jump in using the Fuse Fighter team, which is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's team. And it's like, no offense, but between Fuse Fighter and GT Heroes, especially with the recent LRs, there are better options to run than this Gotenks and Piccolo. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I do like that it seems like they kind of, like, slightly ignored the Piccolo part of his, of this card. Like, they still gave him mainly Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks links. So, they didn't really get shafted. Wait, does he not? Oh, he doesn't have Prodigies. Oh, I'm stupid. Well, my bad. I guess I misadvertised the turn. I want to get their 11 key super, but, like, they link too good with this Gotenks. I guess we'll just get this turn, and then I'll go jump into a red zone fight. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wish they were better. Like, especially since, again, they kind of ignored the Piccolo part. Like, these guys are still on Fuse Fighter. Like, I guess they counted Piccolo as a Fuse Fighter because this is, like, post Kami Fusion Piccolo. So maybe that's why they are still there, but, you know, in terms of links, like, Innocence, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle, and they gave him Super Saiyan. Like, I feel like usually these duo cards where it's, like, one character is Super Saiyan and then the other character is not, like, they don't give them Super Saiyan. They just completely ignore that part. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how they perform in the red zone. So, I'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and jump into Super 17, most likely. So, I'll see y'all there. Alright, guys. So, we're going to be jumping into Super 17 with a team looking like this. Another thing that I feel like y'all have probably been yelling at me this entire video. I completely did not realize that they are actually under these guys as 200%. I would have probably just used their team, because they are actually on Final Trump Card, and then, you know, obviously they're on the Buu Saga. And they're also on Connected Hope. So yeah, they literally, the only team that they're not on that's, I guess these guys use Power Wishes, but they are actually on this guy's 200%. So I'm sorry, the initial part of the showcase technically was not them at full power, because they were not on a 200%. But I mean, hey, now they're on a 200%, and this is the fight where it's gonna matter, because this is gonna be, you know, red zone. So, I don't know how confident I am, per se, bringing these guys in against, like, can I even keep these guys on rotation, per se? Like, I really do not know, because, like, yeah, this might be their team, but it's like, they don't link the greatest. Like, are we just cooked here? Like, are we just dead? Like, nothing we can do? You know what? Here, like, let's test something. So, they get the 30% chance when key is 12, right? Let's see if that procs. I really don't want to float the GT duo, but I guess we will. Let's see if that actually procs on super, or can they dodge before? Let's see. They should be able to dodge at least some of these attacks if it does proc before. No dodge. Okay, no dodge again. No dodge again. Oh, we got one dodge. Okay, you gotta dodge this one, otherwise we're dead. And we're dead. Okay. Yep. I mean, again, that was I'm not gonna use that. I was like, oh my god, look at them, they're so bad. Like, no, I just want to see how. Doesn't seem like, I'm pretty sure that one dodge we got is from the, you know, 22 or 21 dodge that I have on them. There's no way that we, like, I know 30% is kind of low, but I don't think we failed 30% that many times. Alright, so let's just jump back in. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that against them, because again, that's just not how you're supposed to use them. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, look at how bad they are, like, they just, you know, completely just died. Like, no, we kinda, that was just bad usage of them. And, you know, these orbs are even worse. Like, what? Really? Like, like, this is honestly horrible. Like, just horrible. Like, I might just float them off this rotation. Like, 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 what do you want me to, like, yeah, I'm just gonna float them off. Like, I just don't wanna, they're not gonna work out on this rotation, and we're not even gonna be able to get the defense stack. Ay. You know, this is kind of why I was low-key avoiding showcasing this unit, but I feel like some people might be interested to see what they have in their power. So I guess we'll show off how worthless they are on, you know, teams with these guys. Like, again, I'm not saying make these banner units better than like Dokkan Fest. Like, it's literally just give them either a little bit more oomph, or just make them specialize in one thing. Like, stop making these banner units trying to do, like, you know, massive attack, massive defense, and like other shit. Like, just like, yeah, as much as it's nice for a unit to be able to do everything and be on multiple teams and be like really good linking and yada 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 yada, that's just simply not how they make characters. They, like, if they try to add too much to a character, they're just gonna spread them out so thin in each department to where, like, it's just not even gonna matter. Like, again, I would just much rather you give a unit a bunch of either give them just one thing and just max that one thing out, so that way it's like when I need them in a scenario like that, I can just bring them, and then in other situations, like, I can bring other units. It's way more fun, I feel like, that way. It's not fun when you just have a unit that's useless because it's trying to do too many things at one time, and it causes them to just turn out to be mid. That's just my opinion on the whole process of like banner units recently. So we'll see. We shall see how I'll probably keep them on rotation once we get them on this next rotation. Maybe I'll keep them with Vegito, because I feel like them and Vegito, like Vegito won't die from a super attack from Super 17, but he can definitely sit in probably in slot 1 and tank all the normals. And then, you know, I guess we'll see how they perform in slot 2. I would like to see the Super 17 super them. Sorry, I just I moved the phone a little bit and the cord cut out. Gogeta, why are you so good? I don't know. For me, like, I've seen some people complain that Gogeta, like, is a fraud to them, but I'm just like, not me. My Gogeta, like, he be busting out these additionals. He be just going crazy. I want to get the stacks with you guys, because they are going to need it against Super 17. The GT duo, like, even if they don't get to attack this turn, I think they'll be fine still against Super 17. But these guys are not going to be fine. If anything, honestly, maybe I should have just floated these guys off and just kept the GT duo with the gods. But we'll see if that comes back to bite me or not. Alright, so here we go. Fated turn. And he's attacking a lot of times there at the end. That's kind of scary, not gonna lie. But we are here to showcase this unit nonetheless, so we must not be fearful. We must face the storm and, you know, die bravely, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, there's a high chance there at the end if the Z duo might get me killed, but we shall see. That's kind of annoying. Why would you really have to dodge that? Like, was that important for you to dodge? What, like, why you haven't done that much? Like, it's just, that was just rude. Okay, 3.8 million. Defense probably around like 300k, I think, on this turn. Okay, so we that's the hidden potential system. So let's see if they do another. If they do another additional, that means their passive works with the way I think it works. Okay, yeah, so it does work like that. So I guess that on. He did not super. Oh no, this might this might be bad. This might be very bad. As much as I love these guys and how good they are, they cannot take the type disadvantage for Jack. At least not after, like, at 55%, you have to probably do like 8 stacks. Oh, god damn it, dude. Really? You had to do this? Oh my god, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. I don't even know if I just want to end it here, if I should jump back in for one more turn. You know, yeah, we'll jump back in. I'll come back when we're back at Super 17. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, so we're back on this turn. Part of me kind of wants to put them in slot 1 just to see the before and after, but probably just gonna die that way. Or, I mean, should I just do it? Do they get any links from the... No, they don't. Yeah, screw it, we'll do it. We'll put them in slot 1. We'll see, maybe the dodge from the hidden potential system can go crazy. We can get a few dodges and stuff. I mean, Gogeta here is going to be fine, and then obviously the gods as well are going to be fine, because they're just going to nullify his attack there at the end. So, let's go ahead and see how the turn plays out. Okay, we got dodge. No dodge, 80k. Alright, another dodge, nice. Dodge this, please. 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 Okay, no dodge. How's this going to do? That hurts, but it's like, you know, they do have a lot of their defense on super. I kind of wish he supered after, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, so additional normals, as you saw right there, does not activate their second part of their passive, because the additional normal, the additional normal will proc, and they'll still be at 12 key, which means they are not gonna proc the part where it's their keys under 11 or 11 or under. So that's why that doesn't work. Now this next turn, we could use the Spirit Bomb, I think, but as funny as it is, I think Super 17 actually will just straight up absorb it. So I could do it just to get the animation in the video, but we're just gonna, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna get absorbed and it's gonna heal him. So I think we might just, we'll just kill him, get it over with. Yeah, like I'm fairly, because I saw a clip of what's their name, the Dr. Android 19 and 20. Someone tried to use the Universal Spirit Bomb against them, and they just absorbed it and healed like 20 million health. So I'm fairly certain Super 17 is gonna work the same way, where if you try to do that against him, he's just gonna absorb it. Like, you could get Vegeta out for the support, but I think these guys have a better chance of killing him than Vegeta himself. So yeah, that's it for the showcase, I guess. Like, they're okay. Like, I feel like I started off this video like really hating on them and talking like massive amounts of trash, but they're okay. Like, at least they stack defense and they have some dodge, so you know. Damn, that KO screen looks good. They have something going on for them. Again, I just wish they, I feel like the two things I would probably change about them is just make the Rainbow Orb changing guaranteed. I just don't see the point of high chance Rainbow Orb change. I find that stupid. And then the other thing is just make it where what's it called? Make it where the medium chance to dodge, at least make that a high chance. You know, I feel like, my personal opinion, I would rather it be a 70% chance, just because that would make them really good. But if anything, at least make it a high chance, like I'll take a high chance. If you know, we won't compromise for a 70% chance. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this unit. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you ended up pulling them while you were pulling on the Z banners, and if you found any use for them at all. I personally feel like I'm probably not going to use this unit that much after this showcase, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong in the future. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.